What is up? Coming back live. I'm testing out my mic. I'm also bringing to you some fraction word problem review, all that good stuff like that. So if you're joining with me once again, I'm back on here. Why not? Because I get to hang out with some cool chat. Let me mute myself so that way, because I'm actually listening to myself. Wow, it sounds so much better. Holy cow. So if you're on here, jump aboard. We're going to hit some fraction word problems here in a second. Leave me your name so I can give you a shout out. Like good stuff like that. So we're going to jump aboard with some fraction review, word problem review here in a second. So I'm waiting for some friends to join up. We're going to hit some word problems. Let me see if I can find some really cool word problems. Multiply. So if you're on here, hang tight because we're going to get rocking and rolling here in a few moments. Let's see if I can find some good stuff here. So you see me I'm searching the web for some, sorry, for some word problems. I probably need a drink of water. Let me get some high quality H2O before we get started here. I think what we'll do is we're going to review the keywords here. So I think the key with the keywords, it's going to really help us out to get ready to do some fraction word problems. So I think we're okay with the operations. It's just figuring out what in the world of word problems actually going to be telling us here. High quality H2O. Let me see if I can open up the word problems. Maybe we'll go over that PowerPoint. Let's see if I can find that one. La 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 la. Let's see if I can open up this one. Fraction word problems. We can review a couple things from this one. So you're actually seeing what you'll be able to see on my screen. This is actually how I create things on here. Let me see if I can find a good one. What fraction of the batch? Let's see if we got some things here. Nice. So let's go over a couple things here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over a couple things here. So let's go ahead and jump on here. I got one view and it's all good in hood because what I'm going to do is go through some things and you can watch it later. So let's go next out of this one. Sorry, I'm doing a couple things at the same time. Let's go and share my screen application window. Let's get to some word problems here. So we're in the fraction word problems. So let's go over some key things here that are going to help us to be super successful in taking care of these word problems here. And so here we have Greg and Sam ordered a pizza for lunch. Greg ate 3/4 of the pizza. Sam ate 1/8 of the pizza. So we look for the question. So the question's right here. How much of the whole pizza was eaten by Greg and Sam? So there's questions like this. We're looking to add these two fractions together. 3/4 plus 1/8. So some other keywords here. You have total or have in all. It's going to key you into addition. So for subtraction, we look for this key question right here. So let's read the whole thing. It says Johnny had 6 1/4 feet of material for his costume. He needed 10 2/3 feet for the entire costume. How much more material? So I had to underline for a reason. That's a really good reason. This is the key that's going to tip you off. That's going to be subtraction. I think we're all set with addition and subtraction. Let's try to figure out multiplication. This is where it starts to get a little cray-cray here. So for multiplication, it says a boy baked a batch of cookies. Only 1/3 of the batch was left after dinner. The next day, the boy took half of the leftovers. So I'm going to underline that key phrase here. Half of the leftovers. Leftover cookies to school. What fraction of the batch, so that original batch, did he take to school? And so what we're looking for 1/2 of a third here is really what we're looking for. So if I'm looking for a half of my 1/3, I'm looking to multiply those two numbers together. Here's the reason why. And so I realized, whoops, back up train. So I realized that in class, let's see if I can go ahead and, how do I insert a new slide? Insert new slide, blank slide. There we go. So let's try to figure out why this actually works. So if I give you, what's 1/2 of 4? It's a 4, I promise. So if I do 1/2 of 4, you're going to easily say that this is 2. And you might go, and I might say, what operation did you do? And you might say division at first. But if I do 1/2 divided by 4/1, that's the same as writing as 1/2 times 1/4, actually gives you 1/8. And so division is not the right operation. The correct operation is multiplication. Watch. So if I do 1/2 times 4/1, I can write that as 4/2 after I multiply across. And when I simplify it all the way down, I get the 2. So if you're trying to get a fraction of a total number, so in this case, in the word problem, I'm looking for half of 3. So I'm going to set that as 1/2 times 1/3 here to give you that kind of number. So that's going to be the trickiest one of these multiplication word problems. So here you have division keywords. And so here we have Maya. She's working on a project that requires 3.5 yards of ribbon per project. So you can always see right here is that we're given this key thing per project. You're just going to tip us off probably that we're going to deal with division, but let's read the rest of it. So Maya has 28 yards of ribbon. What's the greatest number of projects that Maya can complete with this ribbon? And so one project requires 3.5 yards. There we go, blah, 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 3.5 yards. We have to figure out how many projects. The way this works is that we're going to divide. So we have this total amount of 28. And when we do this, we're going to divide by 3.5. And when we do this, we should get a bunch of projects that she can complete. So if we do all this whole math, which if you watch my previous live stream, you can do the math here. The goal is to set it up properly. And so if you flip-flop the numbers, you're going to get some crazy, ridiculous numbers here. If you choose the wrong operation, you're going to get the wrong numbers going on here. And so the deal is to look at the keywords to clue in to what you have to do. The golden part of all this is going to be multi-step. So for multi-step, you might see tables like this show up, where in this case, you're just doing a lot of addition. Or you might have to gonna read the problem carefully and do a bunch of little operations. You might have to do multiplication and then multiplication again, maybe multiplication a third time, then add all 3 of those together and maybe subtract it from a total. You're going to see a lot of different things where it's going to require some steps and some planning. So please take your time with the multi-step. The goal is, obviously with multi-step, is that you're going to show your work. Show all the little steps, and it will help you out like that. And so, hey, if you're one of my 2 viewers right now, shoot your name down so that way I can make sure to see you tomorrow. So I want to hook you up with some rays. Who are you? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And so, so the key thing with these fraction word problems, the biggest thing is to take your time. Set it up first. Be accurate in the setup. And then you're going to be in good shape, ready to go. Let's stop my screen sharing. Let me go live here. Nice. I think my microphone worked a whole lot better that time than my previous one. So if you watch my fraction review and it sounded really gross, sorry. I'm getting used to how to do all this. And so more live streaming to come. Michael, what's up, Abshek? How you doing, man? What's up? So I want to hook you up with some rays here. So make sure you see me tomorrow. So once again, I am the guy on the cart making a lot of noise, making sure everyone is staying out of my way when I travel the hallway. And so if you see me and you join my live stream, come find me. I have a stack of rays. I want to hook you up, all that good stuff like that. So if you have any other questions, leave me a line, leave a comment. Be more happy to answer, all that good stuff like that. Want to help you out the best that I can. Or you might talk to your teacher maybe before the quiz and go, hey, teacher, I need some help. Please help me. Please, because we are totally here for you. So, hey, have a good night. Current time's 8:47 is the time that I'm peacing out of this. So enjoy your night. Have a blast. Peace out.